Ladies and gentlemen, stands launched. The Flipkart's Fulfillment Center in Sangareddy, Telangana. Let's give it up.
Principal Secretary, Industries and Commerce, Shri Jayashandan Garu. My Special Secretary of Investment Promotions, Dr. Vishnuvardan Reddy Garu. Kalyan Krishnamurthy Garu, the CEO of Flipkart. Rajneesh, Hemant, to all the distinguished dignitaries who are assembled here. I welcome you all to this event. Couple of quick things. We all know technology is literally permeating into every sphere of business, every sphere of life. I think there is no one sector which remains immune. And today we live in a very interesting world. I was just checking with Kalyan to make sure whatever I was saying is accurate. We live in a world where the largest bookseller, the largest FMCG goods seller, even the largest fashion goods seller actually does not own a single brick and mortar store. There's no physical store per se. The largest transporter does not own a single vehicle. And the list goes on. I mean, e-commerce is literally redefined how we think, how we actually work, and how we kind of conduct ourselves in a day-to-day life. I was just also sharing with Kalyan, each and every day, my wife and my daughter, they order something online and I see boxes coming and rolling in. So I keep checking with them, what did you order now? So they'll say, some fashion item or some electronics item or something else. So it's interesting how India has really adopted to selling and buying everything online, including groceries, including fashion goods, including electronics, including, I think, even big ticket items. And there was a time when people used to say that Indians are a very touchy-feely country and they have to touch and feel and only then they'll buy. But I think Indian women, kudos to them. I think they have certainly rediscovered the Midas touch and ensured that FMCG and fashion also have now become super popular in terms of how quickly they've adopted. Flipkart is a great story in terms of how they've really taken over the market and how today they've become the leader in India. All I was asking Kalyan and his team, Flipkart, I know you're growing and I know that you will grow in days to come with technology becoming even more pervasive. You'll continue to grow. But just wanted to place 2-3 things on record and make a formal request to you as well. E-commerce is redefining businesses and how they are done. And now we hear new words. Media has latched onto a new word now, gig economy and gig jobs. People talk about how, there was work from home and now this gig economy, gig jobs, and how e-commerce is literally creating newer opportunities and newer jobs. What we have to remember though is, e-commerce is a fantastic thing for convenience, for the benefit of consumer, for price discovery, for seamless operations, for cutting down unnecessary middlemen, etc., etc. These are all good things. But what we also have to realize is, as we go on this journey, we also have to take care of our gig workers. We also have to ensure that their livelihoods are protected. I was very happy when you mentioned 40,000 jobs, livelihoods created by Flipkart in Telangana. I am extremely impressed with the number. But what we also need to understand is, how can we ensure that these 40,000 people feel secure, that their livelihood will not be affected drastically? They're not at the whims and fancies of market, or they're not at the whims and fancies of what happens which is extraneous to them, which is beyond their control. So my request to Flipkart, Kalyan and his team, let's create a model, let Telangana make a statement to the country that even these gig workers will be taken care of through a tripartite arrangement between the government, between companies like Flipkart, and with, of course, a lot of your marketing and vendors and partners. Because when you give them the confidence that this is a job that you can aim at and that is something that is going to give you livelihood, and in case something goes wrong, your family, you will be taken care of, etc., etc. That is something that we need to also start looking at. Yesterday was Labor Day, as you all know, International Workers' Day. Now, we have to give confidence as India grows, as Telangana grows, as e-commerce grows. We have to start giving more thought to the idea of gig economy, gig jobs, and how we can take care of our youngsters. Because we are a young country. I keep getting a lot of messages, on in my social media handles saying,